Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing Thai retirement visas. Thought of making this video after reading a recent comment from a prior video. We've been talking a lot about retirement visas on this channel lately. Been a lot of information we've been putting out there about that because there's been a lot of talk in sort of the ether of the internet about that topic generally. Thought of making this video after reading a recent comment. Quoting directly, "Hi Ben, just a question. Can you please explain grandfathered in?" Yeah, no problem. We've done videos on this before. We've discussed it at length. We especially discussed it when they first brought in the insurance requirement associated with the OA retirement visa. But yeah, the notion of being grandfathered in, we also discussed it in the context of when financial requirements changed in the 90s regarding retirement visas, and those who had already been in the system were allowed, as long as they continued to renew their visas without their visas expiring, as long as they continued to extend their status prior to expiration, many folks were allowed to continue to extend based on the terms under which they first got their visas. So for example, there were multiple, I believe at one time there was a 250,000 baht requirement, it went up to 600,000 baht, and it went up again to 800,000 baht. And that occurred in like the late 90s, the 800,000 baht, and we've been dealing with that since then. As we discussed in prior videos, I did videos on this some time ago, wherein we discussed the fact that, for example, when it went from 600 to 800,000, the folks that had been in the system under the 600,000 baht rules were allowed to just continue to renew based on the prior rules. Now, obviously, those folks kind of phase out over time. They either leave Thailand or, unfortunately, some folks pass away. So as time goes on and it rolls forward, new people have to come in under the new system. But the folks that were using the old system were allowed in the past to continue renewing under those terms. Now, if any changes happen to the retirement visa, it's hard to say one way or the other if somebody would be grandfathered in. But based on past experience, it's my opinion that there's a strong probability, in fact, a very high probability, can't say certainty, but let's get as close to that as we can while saying that there is a risk that yes, the rules may change entirely. I think based on past experience, based on what's happened in the past, pretty safe to presume that in the future, if they do change the rules regarding Thai retirement visas, those who have had a Thai retirement visa under the quote-unquote old system or the system up to that point, possibly, and I would say probably, will be grandfathered in and allowed to continue to renew under the terms at which they started in retirement visa status here in the Kingdom of Thailand.